Hey guys, Fast from X-Force again with
Scott from X-Force.
Now today we've got quite an interesting blaster. Actually we've been waiting for one of these for a while, and something has I think landed last year and it's pretty dismal. I've heard they're pretty crap and I'm glad we didn't bother getting them. But this one from Double Bell, it is awesome.
They keep doing good stuff, Double Bell.
And Double Bell is just bringing out some really good stuff. They got the goods. Alright, so the Winchester 1894. Because back in them days, boy, they were making some real guns.
Nice ones.
The lever action. Now, there it is in all its beauty. For all them cowboy lovers, this is that gun that just, you know, was cool
in the West.
In the West. One of the most popular rifles probably of all time. And they still make it to this day. Not Winchester, but I think I wrote on the listing. I think the Japanese took over, they're making them now, and Americans are importing them. How's that make sense?
Marlin do a nice lever action.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's awesome. You know, the whole lever action thing, you know, and the action of the whole thing is just so realistic, it blows me away. And the wood, there's two versions. I didn't bother with the other one. There is the wood, full metal, and then there's the full metal with plastic, wood-looking plastic. And I mean, I love real wood, so I ain't gonna bother with the plastic. But yeah, very nice. Sights, you can't take that ugly orange cap off. Yeah, you can sit there, you can play around with the sights, you can move the sight up and down there, and then oh yeah.
It's a nice crack.
It's a very nice crack. So it runs on CO2 bulbs. Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of CO2. I prefer green gas, but for these, they need a bit more thump. So CO2 is the way to go. But just a beautiful rifle. And it comes with, oh yeah, these little fellas, and actually quite nice. Brassy.
Well, it's a nicer finish than the bright silver of some shells, so at least it's got a bit more authenticity with that.
Does look quite real, so just careful with this one, because it does look, especially if you take that off, it does look very realistic. So just keep it out of sight.
Be smart with it.
I mean, with most blasters, but I mean, especially some. I mean, you can get these.
Yeah, you can.
So this is a rifle you can go and buy here in Australia in a shop. So you really don't want to be seen with that, because I can tell you, it looks quite real. So yeah, you load this pup from the side here as you normally do. You stick your shells in.
Just remember, your charges are against the Criminal Code and the Weapons Act if you do take it into public. So don't ruin the sport.
That's it. So you keep sticking them in there, and then that loads it in.
Chambers it nice.
Chambers it. Shoot. And then voila. Eject.
That's cool.
Now, yeah, we know it's a pain. So if you want to go and play with this, it's going to be a pain.
Like, these would be great for photos or, you know.
Yeah. But if you want realism, it just is what it is, you know. I mean, I was trying to catch it, but that didn't work out too well. But it's just cool, man. And if you're a filmmaker or something, you know, this is as good as it gets. Now,
the fact that it's real wood as well is nice, because at least that way the grain will be slightly different for each blaster, which is cool.
Should be, you'd think. What else I was going to... Now, I might do a video separately about the loading. This one's already loaded, obviously, as you heard. I don't know how many shots it's still got in there. So I'm hoping for the best because I don't want to load this sucker again. Let's see, do I have coins? I don't have coins, but I've got one of these. So I've got one of these Woolies coins here. So it's got this on the back here. So that's plastic, all right? Somebody did ask me about it if it was rubber, but it's plastic. And it's got this little coin thing here. And I think, yep, you twist it that way, and off comes the end cap. So you can see in there, that's where your bulbs go in. Now, that's your key right there. So you just fit it in and turn. All right, I'm not going to do it because we've got bulbs in there and I don't waste them. But that's basically a key. So I know when I opened the first time, I'm like, oh, now I've got to go find a key, you know, an Allen key. And I'm like, are you serious? That doesn't even come with one. And then, yeah, I saw that. So very handy. So you've got it on hand all the time.
Just make sure as well, never try to take a bulb out when there's still gas in it.
Yeah.
Because that can lead to a lot of injury. So
especially, so this does take, just so you know, it takes 2 bulbs. So when you put it in, one bulb with its head going down, and then the other one, the head towards the out. So one in, one out.
Yeah.
And that's how you sort of, yeah, you have them in there.
So please be very, as much as, like, you know, I hammer on safety, just make sure the gas is fully used before you crack it open.
Yeah.
We don't want anyone getting injured.
That's right. So otherwise, super awesome and loud. It's cool. Oh man, it is just cool.
There's a really nice feeling blaster.
Yeah.
So very much, if you're a collector or lover of the West, yeah, definitely get a lot of, grab one.
Just the wood. Oh, that's beautiful. It's just nice to get quality stuff coming through now where we can go, oh, you know, this plastic thing here is so rattly.
Yeah.
You know, we used to be like, it's all right, but
Your Winchester, a classic 1911 Zippo lighter. Yeah, three things that'll last forever. So,
thumbs up.
Yeah.
Very nice. And you know, it's just sort of, it might look like, oh, someplace probably finished a little bit rough or whatever, and it's got that look, but
yeah,
like it really is just nice. Like I don't want it to be too fine and too detailed.
1984.
Exactly, because in that era they weren't, you know, special. Anyway, I'm gonna bring you guys closer. And oh yeah, I don't know what that's doing.
It's late.
It's late.
He's tired.
I'm tired. I'm gonna bring you guys closer just to see that wood. That wood grain is nice. Look at that.
It's a beautiful, simple design.
Mm-hmm.
Very clean.
So that's your entry port for your shell. So that is going to get very used. We've put a couple of times through that, but as you can see,
That's the character.
that's going to get it. So just that lever action. Look at that. Awesome. Comes up in there, beats the shell, and it pushes it in. Bam. Sight, adjustable sight. Sweet. There it goes. That's it.
Flip it over as well.
Yep.
Really nice.
Beautiful wood. Nice finish. Alright, let's go shoot this puppy. Hey guys, Basti with the Double Bell Winchester 1894 lever action. Beautiful, beautiful blaster. And just gonna finish loading my shells in there. So that's pushing the shells up through there, and then it just brings it back up and loads it in. So whatever you get, I can't remember how many there was there, but yeah, you can load a few in there, which is nice. When you're fully loaded to go, you're ready, and I'll fire off a couple so you can see. That brings it all. Okay, or go a bit quicker. There we go. That's what I have to do. Oh yeah. There goes one.
Can't take you anywhere.
Now, I'm gonna mesh it up. Ooh, that was actually quite close to the... You gotta pull back harder. I'm being very careful with it, so...
Be rough.
I gotta be rougher. Gotta be rough. Now... Come on. What have I done? What have I done with you? Come on. I can't get in there. Come on, damn it. Get out.
We like to leave this part in.
Yeah, because
videos.
I struggle.
Yeah. Gives me a laugh.
Yeah,
But it also shows that, you know,
we all have problems and troubles and... Alright.
I don't.
Alright, settle down. Let's see how... There you are. You gotta go harder and faster.
Better.
That's better. Alright, I'm gonna pop a couple through here before we get too carried away.
If you don't jam them again.
Oh yeah. Hey! Nearly caught it.
Hey!
Getting good. Now well. No, I got a little bit stuck again. That was the last one. That's it. All right. Not quite the numbers I was looking. I don't know whether my shells were a bit off. Like I said, I think I've been shooting it a fair bit, so I'm running a bit. We might be running a bit low on the CO2. But we were getting 300s. I will say that much. So that's a bit low.
He has been shooting it a lot off camera.
Yeah, I
Like
get a little bit
lot.
carried away. Alright, so now, while we're on that, the shells from the SRC revolvers, the Titans, have proven to work. Now, they're a little bit shorter. Yeah. And I found it a little bit more tighter in some instances, but do work. And I will try these three and chrono to see if we get better numbers with these shells. Okay, yep. I gotta load it first. There we go. Yeah, so this was one of the issues. I couldn't get them to pop out as easy as the other ones. Okay. Anyway. What the? It was giving me numerous readings on each shot.
Yes, you did only fire 3 times.
Yeah. So yeah, but this is where the readings were. So, whoop, there we go.
No.
4. That one. 472, 479. That there, I don't know which one it was. It could have been that one, but around the 470 is what I had last time. It's 475. So I'm getting some crazy numbers with the revolver shells. And the reason that might be
Smaller.
it's a smaller hole. So have a look at this. This is the shell from the Double Bell. Alright.
1897.
Yeah, that's the shell. I see that the nozzle actually goes in there,
Big old hole.
and there is a restrictor in there. But I mean, look at the shells on these. It's got a tiny little hole through there, so a lot more pressure goes through. And that's right through. So, unlike this one, where you've got a much bigger hole with a
Funnel. Pretty much.
with a rubber O-ring. Yeah. Now, in saying that, I've proven it does work, but we haven't tested long term, so I don't know if these will work long term, if it's going to do any damage internally or not. So if you do, just take it with a pinch of salt. We haven't tested long term, alright? They work, but that's all I know. So don't come back, was Bass said that they work and da 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 da. Anyway, but look, I love it. As it is, it's just a cool rifle blaster, and I'll play with this thing a lot more, just because I can. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, sorry for my stumbling and mumbling and all that stuff. But you know, come down, have a look at it, just feel it. It's just a beautiful blaster. Thank you, Double Bell, for another cool gun and gel blaster. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you guys next time with some more good stuff. Stay safe.